a male, but my desire is far more mad than hers, in strict regard of truth, for she had hope of love's fulfilment. She secured the bull by changing herself to a heifer's form, and in that subtlety it was the male deceived at last. Though all the subtleties of all the world should be collected here, if Daedalus himself should fly back here upon his waxen wings, what could he do? What skilful art of his could change my sex, a girl, into a boy? Or could he change Ianthe? What a useless thought! Be bold, take courage, Iphis, and be strong of soul. This hopeless passion stultifies your heart, so shake it off, and hold your memory down to the clear fact of your birth. Unless your will provides deception for yourself, do only what is lawful, and confine strictly your love within a woman's right. Hope of fulfilment can beget true love, and hope keeps it alive. You are deprived of this hope by nature of your birth. No guardian keeps you from her dear embrace, no watchful jealous husband, and she has no cruel father. She does not deny herself to you. With all that liberty, you cannot have her for your happy wife, though gods and men should labour for your wish. None of my prayers has ever been denied. The willing deities have granted me whatever should be, and my father helps me to accomplish everything I plan. She and her father also always help. But nature is more powerful than all, and only nature works for my distress. The wedding day already is at hand, the longed-for time is come. Ianthe soon will be mine only, and yet not my own. With water all around me I shall thirst. Why must Juno, goddess of sweet brides, and why should Hymen also, favour us, when man with woman cannot join in wedlock, but both are brides? And so she closed her lips. The other maiden flamed with equal love, and often prayed for Hymen to appear. But Telethusa, fearing that event, the marriage which Ianthe keenly sought, procrastinated, causing first delay by some pretended illness, and then gave pretence of omens and a vision seen, sufficient for delay, until she had exhausted every avenue of excuse. And only one more day remained before the fateful time. It was so near at hand. Despairing then of finding other cause which might prevent the fated wedding day, the mother took the circled fillets from her own head and her daughter's head, and prayed as she embraced the altar, her long hair spread out upon the flowing breeze, and said, O Isis, goddess of Peritonium, the Mareotic fields, Pharos and Nile, of 7 horns divided, O give help, goddess of nations, heal us of our fears. I saw you, goddess, and your symbols once, and I adored them all, the clashing sounds of Sistra and the torches of your train, and I took careful note of your commands, for which my daughter lives to see the sun, and also I have so escaped from harm. All this is of your counsel and your gift. O pity both of us, and give us aid. Tears emphasized her prayer. The goddess seemed to move. In truth, it was the altar moved. The firm doors of the temple even shook, and her horns, crescent, flashed with gleams of light, and her loud sistrum rattled noisily. Although not quite free of all fear, yet pleased by that good omen, gladly the mother left the temple with her daughter Iphis, who beside her walked, but with a lengthened stride. Her face seemed of a darker hue, her strength seemed greater, and her features were more stern. Her hair, once long, was unadorned and short. There was more vigour in her than she showed in her girl ways. For in the name of truth, Iphis, who was a girl, is now a man. Make offerings at the temple, and rejoice without a fear. They offer at the shrines, and add a votive tablet, on which this inscription is engraved. These gifts are paid by Iphis as a man, which as a maid he vowed to give. The morrow's dawn revealed the wide world. On the day agreed, Venus, Juno, and Hymen, all have met our happy lovers at the marriage fires, and Iphis, a new man, gained his Ianthe. End of Book 9, Part 3. Recording by Drew Altschul.